Well, let's have some fun. It's the 3A state championship here in the state of Arizona, and it's a rematch of last year and two rivals that are going at it. As the number one overall seed, Northwest Christian, the Crusaders have been absolutely fantastic. How fantastic? They're 19-0. They went 9-0 in section play, and they have made their way through this tournament, giving up 0 sets. On the other side, the overall 3 seed, it's Valley Christian. The Trojans will pause for the national anthem.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Well, looking for a three-peat here. It's the number one seed, Northwest Christian, the Crusaders, 19-0 on the season. On the other side, it's Valley Christian, the Trojans, the two rivals, starting to get very familiar with each other throughout this season. In fact, the only set that was dropped, and I mean set that was dropped by Northwest Christian, come from the hands of Valley Christian. These two teams have met twice this season already. With a 21-25 win in the first set for Valley Christian, the Trojans claimed that. The next 3 sets were really tight in Trojan territory, but it was 25-21, 25-23, and 25-21 again, as the Crusaders won, and the second time not so close, 25-13, 28-26, 26-24, maybe close in the scores, but it was all sets for Northwest Christian. Let's get to the starting lineup now for the Trojans for the 3 seed.
The captain, number 1, she's a 5'7" senior setter, Kenzie Carpenter.
So you see her, she was absolutely fantastic in the semifinal earlier in the win over the 2 seed Snowflake. Kenzie Carpenter, the senior setter. In the semifinals, 6 total kills for the sophomore outside hitter, number 5, Cora Norden. The 6-foot senior middle block, number 6, Maddie Strasser. With 7 overall kills in the semifinals, the 6'1" middle block, number 10, Kate Phillips. A total of 12 kills in the semis, the junior at 6'1", an outside hitter, number 12, Kara Braun. And absolutely fantastic with 13 total kills in the semis. 5'9" outside hitter, number 14, Emma Richardson, a defensive specialist. The libero was brilliant earlier. The senior at 5'6", number 16, Macy McLean.
Her assistants are Hannah Clay, Bob Davies, and Warren Long. Now taking them on, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are.
Lindy Ramslin, the head coach. And so I mentioned these two teams with some history. Valley Christian, the Trojans, 15 and then 16-2 after the semifinal win. Earlier they went 7-2 in section play. Of course, those 2 losses we mentioned. Only 2 losses on the season to the Crusaders. And the Crusaders have made their way through a lot of different teams to get where they're at. The 3 games, they beat Sabino 3-0, they beat Empire 3-0, and earlier today in the first semifinal matchup this morning, or early afternoon, they beat Thatcher High School in 3 sets, and they weren't close. 25-11, 25-12, and 25-13. So let's get to the starting lineup here for the Northwest Christian Crusaders. And they're going to be in their all-black jerseys trimmed up in purple. We'll start with the senior at 5'11". The senior setter on fire earlier, Molly Kipp. She does not miss a set. Her timing absolutely flawless. The star-studded middle hit or outside hitter at 6'2", number 13, Regan Hope. Outside hitter, senior, number 10, Jaden Shaw. And then the sophomore at 6'1", really coming along at 7 kills earlier, number 15, Kirsten Barton. And the other go-to, 14 kills in the semifinals, the outside hitter, the senior at 5'11", number 7, Mackenzie Weiss. And the sophomore libero, number 11, Jessica Jacoby. Head coach Jenna Hope.
And ladies and gentlemen, your officials on the net for today's game are Scott Sloan and Leonard Lopez.
Now I mentioned it's a rematch of last year's state championship. Well, it was in straight sets for Northwest Christian. Northwest Christian in 2018 also defeated Arizona College Prep in straight sets. They were runner-up in 2016 and 2012. A win in 2011, 2010, 07, 04, and 03. 7 total championships for this program. It's elite. You go to Valley Christian, though, the Trojans, and they have history behind them as well. The Trojans had won 8 straight championships from 1993 to 2000. The recent championship was in 2009. They have a record of total of 9 state championships in this division, and so they've got history on their side as well. We play a best of 5, play to 25, win by 2. If a 5th set is forced, we'll play to 15, win by 2. Here we go. It's the Arizona State Championship game, and it's right here on the NFHS Network. As we'll start with set 1, left to right. Valley Christian in all black and trimmed up in white. And it's the Crusaders in all black trimmed in purple.
Valley Christian won the pregame coin toss and will serve first. First service goes to their captain, number 1, Kenzie Carpenter.
So here we go. Kenzie Carpenter, the senior setter. On the right hand, we'll get us started. Championship volleyball right here. The set, Kipp on the near side, and that's too much by the all-star Regan Hope. You say all-star, and I mean all-star. As Regan Hope comes into this with 249 kills. A little tip here. It's kept alive. Good job by Richardson and sent back over. Kipp will set near side. Hope off the touch. Back row. And it's kept alive This time by Phillips. A free ball coming. Kip again. Why not go to Hope? Cross court. Net violation, and we're tied at 1. Net violation again. Or was it a double? It was a double hit. And so Northwest jumps out in front 2-1. That's Molly Kipp, the setter. Close to 400 assists. Blocked at the net, punched back over. I think it was sent over by Barton. Set near side. Richardson cross court. Finds some court. 2 apiece. First kill of the game for Richardson. Jacoby, Kipp, Barton off the touch. Phillips was able to grab it. Mackenzie Carpenter, and straight down through the middle. She had missed it, I apologize. It was Kate Phillips, couldn't find the spot. Trading leads to start. Hope serving. Here's Braun, blocked at the net. Barton got her paws on it. Again, Braun. Barton says, no, not here. Back-to-back blocks. So Reagan Hope will continue to serve. Into the net, side out.
Number 10, Kate Phillips.
3 serving 4. Back row on the serve, Jacoby. Not a strong handle. Great set from the position, and look at this. Weiss was able to get one, yes. How big was Mackenzie Weiss earlier in the semis? 13 kills for her. She starts off with another one here. Backside set, Richardson. Cross court. Emma Richardson with 2 kills in this first set already. 4 serving 5 as Richardson steps back. She's the outstanding senior at 5'9". And a service error. Stepping in, it's Emma Harmeyer, the senior. Serve specialist. She had a couple of aces in the semis. She continues now. Harmeyer. It's her first. This is the largest lead so far here in the first set. I'll tell you, Northwest Christian, when Northwest gets it going, they go on runs. Set, it was off time by Carpenter. Here's Kipp to the near side. Cross court, got him. So good at cutting the court is Mackenzie Weiss. It's her second kill of the set. As Harmeyer continues to serve. This to Braun. Was blocked. Kipp near side. Weiss again. Paint the line. The 1 seed looking like it. 9-4 lead. Timeout of the court here in set 1. It's the 3A state championship. having some fun here in the 3A state championship game as the 1 seed, the Crusaders, on a little run here. In fact, it's a 5-0 run, leading it 9-4. And serving right to left, it's set 1. Valley Christian have no answer for Mackenzie Weiss so far. She's got 3 kills in this opening set. When Emma Harmeyer is back to serve, good things happen for the Crusaders. Back row set. Harmeyer able to get a touch on it. Set to Hope, be able to dip it down, but it was handled nicely. Here's Braun down the line, and she missed her spot. And it's 10-4. And Lindy Ramslin already had to burn 1 timeout. It's not going her way so far. Braun, back row. Kip couldn't get it touched over. And that might have been long, but it was handled in a big side out. It was much needed for the Trojans. Here they'll serve left to right. That's a service error. Right back. Can't have those kind of mistakes against the number 1 team in the land. Here comes Mackenzie Weiss. The career she's had, the senior. Back row set for Richardson. Kip, a little dump, too far. Overpass, it was blocked, and it was into the net, and it's going to be the 4th touch. So 12-5 all of a sudden. It'll be a tough play for Carpenter. Kept alive, bumped over, joust at the net, and mistimed. And that's just a bad mistake in the end. Strassner, the senior, maybe thought she would have more of competition on the joust and instead put it straight into the net. So here's Weiss with that monster lead in the first set. And she'll go back row with it. Playable. Richardson, last time over Carpenter. Here's Kip to set for the Crusaders near side. Hope finds some court. All the power. Believe it or not, it's Regan Hope's first of the championship first set. And Weiss continues to serve, and a service error it is. And a side out. There's an ace. McLean, who was a defensive monster in the semifinals earlier today, with a much-needed ace, Macy McLean. 7 serving 14. Overpass. Can it be put away? Yes, it can. And that's going to be Kate Phillips, the young sophomore. It's her first of the set. That's a 3-0 run. McLean sends it back row. The set to the near side. Hope it was blocked. A reset on the offense. And again, Hope will get another chance. She won't miss twice. Regan Hope. It's her second kill of the set. Carpenter, tight set. And middle hit was all on time. Kate Phillips, second of the set. And a side out. And Valley Christian going toe-to-toe now with the number 1 seed, Northwest Christian. Touch at the net. It might be net violation. Indeed it is. And how about that? Trojans get the point. Middle set, Barton. Not a lot on it. McLean was there. Open court on the turn from Phillips. And Kate Phillips now with 3 kills. Kip will set to Reagan Hope off the touch and the side out. Her third. And a 16-11 lead for the Crusaders. Overpass and a free ball. Kip will set. This time Hope just has to bump it over. Carpenter can go where she wants. A dump. Good up. Diving play by Jacoby. How about that block? And it's Hope. And she has stepped up here in the latter part of this first set. 17 serving 11. Continuing is the senior center, Molly Kipp. Kipp puts it in the net. It's a service error. There's an ace. What a serve as it dipped right over the net. Cora Norden, it's her first of the set, and it's a 4-point set as Norden sends it back row and missed this time. So the service error right back, and now here comes Reagan Hope. She's got 1 block, 3 kills in the set. Service error. She's had a couple of those. And there may be a little student section for VC that is trying to get into Reagan's head. She won't allow it, though, she says. Backside set. Barton did what she could with it. Actually, good just to get it over. Side set. On the outside, Richardson puts it away. So Emma Richardson with 3 now. And it's 15 serving 18. Service error right back. And there's been 6 service errors in this first set between the two teams. Maybe a little bit of nerves. Richardson just has to get it over. Almost a free ball. Set to the near side to Weiss. And can it be kept alive? No, on the third try. Norden did what she can, but Weiss has another kill, and it's her 4th of the set. And that's the problem, is when you get Reagan Hope off the net, you've got to deal with Mackenzie Weiss, and that's why they've been a number 1-2 combo that can't be stopped. Carpenter, cross courts. You can't stop Richardson either. And she's got 4. Back row, Hope will handle it. Kip back to Hope. And look at this, the back row set. Reagan Hope takes care of it. The timing perfect between Molly Kip and Hope. It's the 4th one for Reagan Hope, and it's 21-16 now. And here comes Emma Harmeyer. Back row with it. The dump by Carpenter. Good up to keep it alive. Saw. Back row set. And again, it's Reagan Hope, her fifth. And a timeout has to be called. VC doesn't like it. And it's Northwest Christian up big. Well, they've looked like the number one seed throughout the tournament. They haven't dropped a set, and they might not drop this opening set here in the 3A championship game. The Crusaders of Northwest Christian on a roll, leading it 22-16. Valley Christian arrival, trying to make the comeback as Harmeyer will serve away. Carpenter sets. Look at this from Braun. All Braun from Kara Braun. Her first of the set in this championship.
16, Macy McLean to serve. Touching nine to serve number 8, Avery Schmidt.
Molly Kipp, the set to the near side. Weiss, put it down. Mackenzie Weiss with 5 kills to match Rogan Hope. And it's anything you can do, I can do better between the two of them as Weiss will step back to serve. Here's Braun for the back row, puts it into the net. And it's set point now for the Crusaders. Off to a hot start. That's an ace for Weiss. Set 1 to Northwest Christian. A third of the deed is done. Valley Christian trying to regroup, trying to knock off the Titans. Back for the second set here in a moment on the NFHS Network.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
This is the Arizona 3A State Championship game, and it's live right here on the NFHS Network. I'm Adam Deal. Glad you could join us on this early evening, late afternoon. And it's the two rivals going at it, but Northwest Christian, they looked fantastic in the first set with a 25-17 win. How about 5 kills for Mackenzie Weiss, 5 kills for Reagan Hope, and that's kind of been their motto. The two studs continue to do it, the two seniors. On the other end, Valley Christian, they built together a lot of good plays defensively and a couple of timing off between Carpenter and some of the middle set, but Emma Richardson was great with 4 kills. And how about the sophomore Kate Phillips with 3 kills? It's going to be hard work. I think Valley Christian knew it. The Trojans knew it. But they've stolen a set from this team before. They could do it again on the biggest stage here. They're going to have to. Right to left, it's the Crusaders serving with the 1-0 lead. Middle set, and there it is, that sophomore again, Kate Phillips coming in big. So Phillips, 4 total kills. Obviously first of the set. That almost landed for an ace. Here's just a touch over by Reagan Hope. Barton will keep it backwards to put it into play, and maybe just a fortuitous bounce for Jessica Jacoby, but she'll get it, her second kill. Tied at 1 as Hope will serve, tip off the net, and thank you, says Reagan Hope. One of those I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry kind of aces. And Hope picked off the net. It was Carpenter to keep it alive. Almost had her second straight ace. And here's Weiss, cross corner. She loves it. She can cut the court. She loves to go cross corner. Occasionally she'll go down the line. But Weiss with 6 total kills, first of the set, and it's 3-1 Crusaders. Maybe a bit too tight for Phillips. Just poked it over. Here's Barton down the line. Yes. So Kirsten Barton, just 2 total kills. Had 1 of the first set. And you see Coach Lindy Ramslin say, hey, let's settle in. You're okay. Let's play smart volleyball. Here's Carpenter to Richardson. Pounds it! Richardson. 5 total. And a big side out there. Kip. She'll go back to Weiss. She cuts the court. And Weiss continues her madness. 7 total. And we've just started the second set. Shaw will serve, and a service error and a side out. So here's Kate Phillips. Backside set, Barton, yes! The timing perfect from Molly Kipp. And Barton starting to flex a little bit. Her second of the set, 3rd total as she checks out at a 6-3 lead. Here comes Emma Harmeyer. Harmeyer. Here's Carpenter to Richardson. Good up by Harmeyer defensively. A little touch by Weiss. Phillips is there. Or was it Braun? It was. And Richardson goes cross court. Joust at the net. It was blocked by Molly Kipp, kept alive. Here's Braun into the net. And a defensive stand for the Crusaders. The set, Kipp comes to the near side, all the power in the world, and Weiss clips it off the block, gets the point in the outside hit, absolutely on fire. Weiss with their third of the set. She's got 8 total, and look at that, that's what they do. The Crusaders have built a little bit of a lead here, almost an ace. Good job to keep it going was Norden, sent over on a free ball. Set by Kipp from the far side to near, and just missed it was Weiss.
Number 14, Emma Richardson, the serve. Touching in for Richardson now, number 4, Bree Gilbert, the serve.
Big side out there for Valley Christian. They trail it 4-8. They trail it 1-0. That was Gilbert, her first action in this championship. Cut the court again. Finish it strong. Kenzie Weiss, 4th of the set. And finally, the Trojans say, get out of that front row. She'll step back to serve. Weiss does. Perfect pass, quickly right back is Carpenter and finds Braun, and the timing was perfect between the two. Kara Braun's first of the set, second total. And Carpenter's leadership, her skill set, is going to have to lead right now for Valley Christian if they're going to make this comeback here in set 2. Trail it 5-9. And it's a service error, you can't have it. It was Avery Schmidt, just a freshman who checked in. She'll check right back out. Here's Jessica Jacoby. At the net. Sent to the near side to Hope. Good up to keep it going was Braun, and a third time over is a free ball. Kipp, middle set this time. This time it's handled by McLean, and that is a net violation. And that's a Crusader point, and the little arrows are really hurting Valley Christian. Coach Lindy Ramslin knows it. A big lead now for the 1 seed here in the 3A championship. Well, 11-5, that's a score here in set 2. Northwest Christian looking sharp as they have all season long. And Valley Christian, it's a couple of simple mistakes really that are hurting them. They've hung around. They've had some good offensive possessions, some fantastic defensive display as well, but net violations, service errors, they're adding up. You can't do it against the best team, and it's an 11-5 lead here. There's the middle set. A lot of power on it. Kipp to the near side. Hope. Good job by Richardson on the dig. Third ball, it's a free ball. Molly Kipp will set near side. Reagan Hope missed it this time. Doesn't happen a lot.
Kenzie Carpenter serving. Section 16, Macy McLean with the serve.
So here's Macy McLean. Macy McLean with an ace. And she says, let's go. She always seems to start the rally. The senior, so much fire. She's got 2 aces in tonight's championship. This is a live ball. Look at that set from off the rafters up top. Here's Phillips, able to punch it through off the block. And it's a 3-0 run now for Valley Christian. Phillips with 5 total kills, the sophomore in this state championship. 2 in the set. McLean continues. And an ace for McLean. She's got 3 of them in the first 2 sets. During the timeout of the first set loss, she was telling her team, we're better than this. The positive vibe that's needed right now. Kipp comes to the near side. Hope down the line and ends the streak. A 4-0 run gone. So Reagan Hope, she's got 7 total, second of the set, and a 12-9 lead as Molly Kipp steps back to serve. And that's the second time that's happened. This time it happens for Kipp. Enough spin to roll over the tape and fall for an ace from Molly Kipp. That's blocked. Net violation. And that's going to go against the Crusaders this time.
Kenzie Carpenter serving.
There's an answer for Barton on the outside. And Kirsten Barton, by the way, with 3 kills in this set, 4 total. Just a sophomore with all the athleticism you could ask for. And they could just hurt you in so many different ways, the Crusaders. Serve and a service error, the 3rd of this match for Hope. Here's the sophomore on the other end for Valley Christian. Norden. Kipp near side to Weiss. Got it. And it's so difficult. McLean tries to hug that line as tight as she can, but Weiss, such velocity and could cut the court so hard, it's difficult to make the play even with McLean's skills. Weiss has 10 total kills already. 3rd time over, Phillips just missed that end line. And this is a trouble spot now. If you're Valley Christian, Coach Ramsland knows it. She urges her team for focus. It's McLean, Carpenter to the outside. Braun, it might have been too far. It was saved by Hope anyway and sent over. Carpenter can get into her offense. Poked over by Richardson. Set on the outside, it's Barton, and she comes up big. Kirsten Barton has 4 kills this set, and it's 17 serving 11. So Braun, Carpenter near side, Richardson. Barton again, tools off the double. And Barton's starting to feel it. 5 for her in the set. Timeout, Valley Christian. It's the 1 seed looking for a 3rd straight championship in full control. The communication here is so big between this overall 3 seed. You see them on the break. Valley Christian trying to make a comeback here. They're the only team to steal a set from Northwest Christian this season. And they would have to steal 3 straight to get their dreams to come true in a state championship. Let's see if they can come back on this one, and that's a good start when you feed Emma Richardson. 2nd of the set, 6th in this championship. Molly Kipp. Barton has been unstoppable, the sophomore. The answer right back. 7 total kills, 6 in the set. And a must set at the moment. She'll come out of the front row, though, and be subbed out from the rotation. She's been brilliant. Emma Harmeyer will come in to serve. Richardson. I don't know how she got the pace on that. Kipp will keep it alive. Here comes a free ball. Back row. Backside set now. Kept up for a moment. It's off the backboard. Trickled into the crowd. And Richardson will get her kill. The 3rd of the set and the side out that's needed. 13 serving 19. Bree Gilbert, a senior, will serve. They're going to clean up the court a little bit. 19-13, though. It's Northwest Christian. If you're just joining us, we're glad you can. I'm Adam Deal. This is the NFHS Network, and it's the Arizona 3A State Championship game. Both of these teams wins earlier. Valley Christian in straight sets, which is shocking against the 2-seed Snowflake. Not that they beat them, but how they did it in straight sets. The first 2 really tight and then pulled away. And Northwest Christian, I mean, it was no problem against the overall 4-seed Thatcher. Back to action. Molly Kipp. Weiss, can it fall? No. Overpass will be handled. Kipp, Weiss, back row. Again, overpass. Kipp, back row to Hope. And there's just so many options when you're Molly Kipp. And Reagan Hope crushes it. She's got 8 total kills, 3 in the set. All seniors trying to go out with 3 straight championships. Weiss, Hope, and Kipp, who have been the leaders of this team. That's a service error. Near side, it's Hope down the line to the corner. Did she catch it? No, she did not. Just missed. Back-to-back points now for the Trojans. Molly Kipp again to Hope. This time it dips and falls on the back row. 9 total kills for Reagan Hope. A 21-15 lead. Great job on the up by Carpenter down the line. That's going to miss. It was wide, I believe, of the antenna. And the Crusaders try to take a commanding lead here. If they can get 2 sets to none. Weiss. Carpenter a dump. It's put right back over. Carpenter can set. She does on the far side. That's off the touch. And that'll be a kill for the sophomore. So Cora Norden, it's her 3rd total. First of the set. Cross court. Good job by McLean. Sent back over. That's going to fall and land in the court for Braun. 2 for her in this set. None bigger than that. Staying alive here, Valley Christian in set 2. Poke at the net by Kipp. Carpenter sets middle row. Yes. Kate Phillips, the sophomore, continues. 3rd of the set for her, 6 total, and it's back to a 4-point set. McLean is serving, and it's a service error after all the momentum. And those are the errors that you can't do against a team like this. Too many touches. Kipp was a little bit far. Was able to get it back to Hope. Joust at the net. Point's going to go to Northwest. And now it's set point. Strong serve by Hope. And that's a net violation. Set 2 to Northwest Christian. And they're a set away from a three-peat with a 25-19 win. Can they get it done for the 3rd straight year? Find out back in a moment on the NFHS Network.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Valley Christian, the Trojans, trying to prevent what happened exactly a year ago, and that was a 3-0 sweep in this 3A state championship against their rival, Northwest Christian, the Crusaders. But the Crusaders are feeling it. A couple of sets, a couple of wins, 25-17, 25-19. And now a chance for another championship. This would be their school's 8th title. If they can get it done here, it would be a drastic, dramatic comeback. But if anybody could do it in 3A, that's proven to only steal the only set from Northwest, it's VC. Glad you could be here. I'm Adam Deal. This is the NFHS Network. I'd like to remind you, we've got the Arizona State High School State Football Playoffs starting next week. All the quarterfinals for the big schools from 5A, 6A, and the open division, second year doing it, where regardless of classification, if you've got the credentials, you've made it, and so the top 8 are in. It has been released, so some big matchups, and they'll all be here on the NFHS Network.
Serving to begin game 3 for Valley Christian, number 1, Kenzie Carpenter.
So here we go, underway, set 3 of the 3A state championship in the state of Arizona. There's Richardson. Yes, that's a good start, Emma Richardson. A total of 8 kills for her. Had a really good semifinal with 14 kills. Near side, and that's always the answer, isn't it? Why not go to Reagan Hope? And Hope with 10 total, had 4 last set. 5 of the first set, as Kip will serve away and tied at 1. Phillips back row, yes, got it. And Kate Phillips, the sophomore, getting more and more aggressive. Here's Spartan, who's been fantastic. Look at this, up to keep it alive by Phillips. Phenomenal play down the line's going to miss. Oh, wow. Richardson, they're going to say net violation. And the point is going to go to the Trojans. So the efforts from Phillips pays off. And the 3-1 lead here. Oh, mishandled by Jessica Jacoby. And it's 4-1. Overpass is handled. Carpenter, Richardson kept up off the block. Richardson again. Oh, good play to keep it up. Weiss, but she couldn't. And it's Richardson. Her second of the set. Look at this 5-1 start. And if you're going to put the number 1 seed on the ropes, the Crusaders, this is how you have to do it. You've got to bring it to them. And they're a little bit rattled right now as Barton blocks and got it. She'll get the kill. And a side out. There's so many ways and outlets the Crusaders could use. And so here comes Reagan Hope. Carpenter to Phillips. Got it. That was such, and it was Braun, excuse me. And Kara Braun had a no business angle to make that happen, and she did. 2 serving 6. Kip to the outside, Barton missed. There's not many times that Northwest Christian has looked at the scoreboard and it said 7 serving 2 on their defense. Weiss, almost an angry, furious, upset kill. Gets the point and the side out. It's the first one for Weiss in the set. Barton off the touch. Here's the overpass is put away. A good job by Jessica Jacoby. Jacoby with 2 kills, 4 serving 7. Jaden Shaw, the senior, back to serve. Near side, Richardson just missed. Again, it's the 3A state championship here in the state of Arizona. It's right here live on the NFHS Network. Set 3. The Crusaders, the 2-0 lead, trailing this set, though, 5-7. Too tight on the net. And it's a 4-0 run now. Before you blink, that's how fast they could catch up. Shaw, ace! And a 5-0 run now for the champs. Tips off the net. Shaw, back-to-back aces. And they've come back to take the lead 8-7. And Coach Ramsland has to be beside herself. It was once a 7-2 advantage. And Shaw's going to go the other way now. Here's Richardson, got all of it. So it'll bounce around the rafters and playable as Barton sends over a free ball. Coming around on a slide, fakes the slide, and it's Richardson down the middle. And she's got 3 in the set. 10 total, through the 3 sets Richardson does. Ties it at 8. Here's Barton. Richardson was there. Barton didn't want to put it away. Starts the offense, and Weiss will finish it off the set from Kip. Mackenzie Weiss with 12 total kills, 2 in the set. And it'll be Emma Harmeyer who steps back to serve. She's been brilliant throughout the 2 matches today. Perfect timing on the middle set. This from Carpenter finds Braun, and she finishes. 5th total for Braun here in the championship.
16, Macy McLean serving.
Set to Weiss. Got all of it. And you can tell by the build in her run-up sometimes what the outcome's going to be. Her 3rd of the set, seesawing our way through set number 3. 10-9 advantage for the Crusaders. As Weiss will go back to serve. Here's Carpenter. Got a touch on the outside. Kip will come. Near side, a little touch over. Diving to make the play. Fantastic by Gilbert to keep it alive on the up. Again, it's Hope. She doesn't miss twice. Reagan Hope with the finish. $11 for Hope. Oh, it was mishandled. And look at this. She had an easy put away. Jessica Jacoby, and she just mistimed it, put it in the net herself. And a side out. That's so big. That's a 2-point swing. Cora Norden. She's just a sophomore. Service error.
11, Jessica Jacoby serving.
Richardson. So much power going backwards on the ball. Here's Hope cross court. Good job by McLean. Great pass. And then the power again from Richardson. And the side out. Or excuse me, the continued serve of Carpenter now.
Kenzie Carpenter serving.
11 serving 12. Here's Hope, tools off the block. Reagan Hope, you could always count on her.
15, Kirsten Barton returns. 2, Lauren Kemp to serve. Side out, Trojans.
And that's going to be the side out. It's going to go the other way here in the 3A championship.
Bree Gilbert serving.
That'll fall for an ace. And so the Trojans have built back a lead here, 14-13. Here's the set. Kip to the near side. Barton got a touch, kept alive for the back row. And it's Richardson. Pulled off the net. Good job by Barton. She'll get the set right back on the near side. And it's kept alive. I don't know how Carpenter kept her balance, but she did. Backside set now, and yes, this time it's Hope. Reagan Hope doing her thing.
13, Reagan Hope serving.
And Hope, chance of MVP. 4 in the set, 13 total. Steps back to serve. Here at the net, tight. And that again is the sophomore Phillips. Kate Phillips continues to impress. She's got 8 total kills between the 3 sets. And it's 15-14. VC, a chance to steal one here. Kip will come to the near side to Weiss. Cross court. McLean just can't handle it. Who can? So difficult. And Weiss, rarely have you seen her, at least here in this championship, come down the line. She's got 14 total kills. Didn't see the call. They're going to make it reserve. So Shaw continues to serve. Good job by Carpenter to get enough on it. Look at that from Richardson. She's got so much power. A smile on Lindy Ramsland's face, head coach of VC. After Richardson just did that, her 5th of the set, and the lead 16-15. Here's Kip to Barton. Oh, that was the timing. The balance by Kip and Barton. All technique, all power. That's going to be blocked on the outside, and it's kept alive. It's bumped over. Still going. Back row set. Hope. McLean can keep it going. She does. Fantastic job. Carpenter on the free ball. Kip near side. Weiss put it away. A championship type point, you would say, in a championship game, in a championship set. Harmeyer keeps it going. Back row, Hope. Got it. It's another one for her. And look at this, a timeout after the 3-0 run. Northwest Christian trying to go 3 in a row. Can they do it? Find out next on the NFHS Network. It's been a tight set here in set 3 in this 3A championship. But Northwest Christian have taken over 18-16 a lead, but very much in it. Valley Christian. Can the Trojans pull it off? Can they steal just the second set of the season against the Crusaders and beat the team that's only done that? Because they've stolen the only set so far from the Crusaders this year. But Northwest Christian have the serve with Harmeyer, and they've got the 2-point lead. Carpenter, tough set from where she was at. She went to the ground. And now here's Kipp, comes near side to Wise, cross court, yes! And it's going back and forth from a back row set to Reagan Hope to Mackenzie Weiss. She's got 16 kills, and her percentage so high right now. She's a must set. Tough handle. And this could be a free ball. So here comes Kipp. Near side, Weiss off the block. Must set. Mackenzie Weiss. Third ball, again, a free ball. You cannot let the Crusaders get their offense because Weiss again. She's absolutely on fire. It's the Mackenzie Weiss show, and the Crusaders on for another championship. Back in a moment. (21-16). Outside set, so good for Braun, needed it.
Number 12, Braun serving. 16, Macy McLean to serve.
Let's see what McLean can do here. Back row set. It's Reagan Hope. Richardson puts this into the net. And it's 22-17. And that's a service error and a side out right back.
Number 5, Cora Norden serving.
Here's Hope. Kept up Richardson. What a good job. Third time it's a free ball to be handled in back row Shaw. Kipp comes to the near side again. And yes, it's Reagan Hope able to finish it. What would you say to 15 overall kills for Reagan Hope? 17 kills for Mackenzie Weiss, and a three-peat coming your way. Jacoby with the ace, and it's championship point for Northwest Christian. Bounces off the net, off the block. It's kept up. Blocked, still up by Carpenter. Here's Richardson, back to back champions. Northwest Christian, it's the Crusaders, 3A champs. And all the love in the world to Valley Christian, who will collect the trophy no one ever wants to collect, but were we rewarded properly from their brilliant season. And the only team they've lost to all season is now the three-time champs, Northwest Christian. And they have been brilliant, and only dropping a set on the way to go 20-0 on the season in a perfect season.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you bear with us for a moment, we will have the awarding of the state runner-up and championship trophies at midcourt.
An exchange, and obviously a lot of respect between the two. A prayer. The rivalry is true. You love to see it. And the fight, you can see it, Valley Christian. It's going to hurt, but you've got to hold your heads high here.
Runner-up trophies, the AIA Commissioner of Officials, Brian Gessner. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 3A Conference State Runners-Up. Let's give it up for head coach Lindy Ramsland and the Trojans of Valley Christian High School.
Well, there it is, the runner-up from Valley Christian High School. And they'll get the presentation.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is their third straight state championship. They have lost one set all season to the Valley Christian Trojans. Commissioner Brian Gessner to present the 16-0 2020 3A champions.
Well, 16-0 going into the tournament,
Head coach Jenna Hope.
but 20-0 to finish the season and dropping that only set. So there it is. The trophy handed out for the third consecutive year to Northwest Christian. The Crusaders will collect their trophy, and that'll do it for the 3A champs. Again, it's Northwest Christian. They get it done in straight sets as they defeat Valley Christian. They get the three-peat as the champs. I'd like to thank the entire crew. I'm Adam Deal saying so long. Continuing coverage here of Arizona State Championships on the NFHS Network.